green glass screen, placing blocks per hand. It's the Hills Extreme. Have you ever seen a Yo's expand? Blown and shown up with your demands. Yeah, everybody subscribe. Sean Hills is here to promote his bro live. Placing blocks all over the place. All powered by a vegan with jump boost and haste. Brother, I'll watch him let's play. It's debate with Joe. All the views I'll say it. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Joe. Go binge watch, 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 Joe. Stream it. Fill in your gaps, check live feeds and load up HermitCraft. Watch it on any side screen. Back it up to clone redstone machines just building. With dry concrete powder, wetting it down for a much smoother towel. Cause on this tube there's only one server. The whitelist is closed, so don't inquire further. Neighboring players compete on their stores. HermitCrafters you love with improv rapport, you just binge watch, HermitCraft. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Viewers, you better click subscribe because today we're building that hype. Comment, your praises don't fail. Sean Hill's on a roll with HermitCraft details. Singing out loud the way it should be sung with the Nashville sound that you like for fun. You know it's live now like a HermitCrafter. Read the description, tweet about it after. The hour of the Hermit is nigh. Churning out videos y'all will like. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Joe. Go binge watch, 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 Joe. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Joe. The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Down and dream. Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and just let your mind flow downstream. Sprawled out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream. Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's us. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and tonight, y'all are my live streaming audience. Let's see. People are saying, did Windows mess with your audio again? Yeah, I've been turning off the computer because it's so hot here in Tennessee, which means that maybe every time I start the stream, the audio settings might be different. Yay! This is why people hate Microsoft. Fix your game, whoever Bill Gates hired to run Microsoft, you know. Okay, so either way, howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and tonight y'all are my live streaming audience. Woo! Okay, yeah, Windows audio, like, seriously, I really hope that new Mac Pro that comes out, that they know what they're doing. Because if I never had to deal with Windows again, or at least only have to deal with it as a fallback machine, I would be very, very happy. Okay, so here's where we're at in terms of production. So, episode 14, I have a bunch of replay mod stuff and fancy editing stuff that I was going to work on. Because when I did the rough cut with a limited screening, the video didn't make sense without certain footage in there. I needed to add certain footage from replay mod to kind of tie the narrative together. And my plan was to do that during the day-to-day. But, surprise, I had some family that was driving from one place to another, passing through town, and they called me up after my server, well, they actually called me up during my server petitions, and I ignored the call. And then when I called them back after the server petitions, they were like, we're 15 minutes away. Do you and your daughter want to hang out with us? And I was like, I absolutely do. And I try not to just go do random stuff with my friends at the last minute when I've got a video that I'm supposed to be editing. But my daughter hasn't seen a lot of the family much in the last few years, and I did not want to turn that opportunity down, which means the video is still not edited. So, I don't want to go through right now. I'm not kind of like in a mental place to really jump in on the next episode. But I'm also not really done with the last episode. So, a few things we can do. We can kind of just keep sweeping across here. Oh yeah, one other thing is there is a storm in Tennessee right now that is mostly south of us, but there's occasional lightning and thunder that I'm hearing. So I decided to do the stream anyway, but there is a chance that the power will go out. So I really don't want to commit to this being a long stream. My plan is to do kind of an hour-long hangout or so, and then get back to editing. Because I can edit on my laptop even if we have no power, because all the footage is already moved over there. Gusty Gale says, I think I heard that thunder. It wouldn't surprise me. It is very loud. The storm, like I said, is mostly the storm is mostly south of the city right now, according to the severe weather people. Or east of us to a large degree. But there's, like, random bursts of lightning and stuff still. So... yeah, okay. Welcome, Nico and Indy. Glad you could join us. Let's see. Man, I'm kind of thinking, I don't know how pseudo-serious we want to get this evening. George Harris says, that happened to me over an hour ago. Joe, still waiting for the power to come back on. Well, I'm glad you're able to join us via mobile, George, and I hope that you can get that sorted soon, because that's never fun. To some degree, maybe I'm thinking we need to clear... Actually, you know what might be a good use of my time right now would be to get new equipment and armor and stuff. Like, maybe... Because we lost all of our gear in that Doc M situation. Does anybody know if... Does anybody know if XP Crafted moved his random gear shop? Or if he just the one that was on top of the squid with the, like, good random diamond gear? He was selling that stuff pretty cheap. And I might want to go buy some of that if that's still available. But, like, when I went on top of the squid earlier, I couldn't find it. Nadra says, I think he did, but I'm not sure where. Blawcraft says, I don't know. Triforce says no. Question mark. Wow, we have a lot more slime blocks than I thought. The heads don't need to go in there. They're not technically redstone, huh? Anything else in here, redstone? Oh, the observers and the, you know, maybe I need a second shulker. I have plenty of diamonds. It's not that I'm broke. I have more diamonds in this one. But, which one's the... Okay, so we have some dyes in here. I don't think he's built it yet. He might have closed the old one without opening a new one. Okay, yeah, that's kind of consistent with what I'm thinking. Okay, so let's make another electric green box here for our overflow slimes. Let's maybe put all the slimes in one, and the observers, pistons, and stuff like that in the other. I guess we'll put the slime heads. Pearl was planning on selling gear in her shop, but I'm not sure if it's open yet. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I'm not sure either on that. Okay. We consolidate some of this down. Whoops. Okay. But it's electric green. Doc has some villagers that trade armor. Well, Doc is online right now AFKing, and I don't want to spoil anything or mess. If he's doing something in a particular place by his stuff, it would be bad if I was over there messing with it. So we're going to not do that. Yeah, I don't think I need a full Did You Die box. I just wanted to grab some cheap armor if there was any. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Making sure I've got all the chats open. Hey, Rose. Right now, we're kind of doing some inventory management stuff because I'm kind of between episodes in production. I'm nearing the end of editing this episode 14, but I had some last-minute surprise out-of-town visitors. Some family were popping through, and I couldn't miss the chance to hang out with them today. So my daughter and I had a great day. I just didn't have a super productive day. I mean, you know, is it really Saturday if you only work between 10 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. and then again after 8:15 p.m.? I mean, like, what kind of Saturday is that? But good news though from the calls I had in the morning. So the 10 a.m. call was to officially talk to Toxic Glitter about accepting a promotion from Discord moderator to server operator. So I'm very excited that Toxic is going to be serving initially in a support role for Yurgi and I, and then as creative lead for the upcoming June Everstorm server for my Patreon community, as well as a yet unnamed autumn SMP launch. I'm trying to have a new... I want to have every 3 months or so, either one of the SMPs, one of the long-term servers, either resets or we add one. So that way, even if somebody is new to the community, they'll eventually have the opportunity to have to be in on the ground floor for a long-term server. And that'll also... We've got over 250 people whitelisted at this point. So I want to make sure that we have enough different servers for people to play on, that we can cater to different tastes and avoid having, you know, too much of a performance hit from having everybody all in one place. So should be good. So that's exciting too, because then when I'm traveling this summer, you know, I'll definitely have more coverage, people keeping an eye on things when I'm away. I really am looking forward to getting some actual traveling where I'm disconnected from the internet. That's a priority for me. Let's move this obsidian over to this box also. I definitely need a break soon. Okay, this deep slate can come out of here. Do any of the rest of these have a lot of deep slate in them? We have a bunch of sand. Oh, we do have more deep slate in the red one. That's going to need to go in storage underground. Potion one. These potion boxes are color coordinated. Like the ones for anything electrical are all electric green. Okay, so we can put those potions away. Ooh, let's grab this deep slate out of there. Okay, so potion box. Okay, See, all of our railroad stuff is gray, although I think I have some deep slate in those I need to pull too. Okay, yeah. The fireworks box is red, like fireworks. Scar's here. Howdy, Scar. Are you selling excess armor from end rating anywhere? Might as well ask. You know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I saw that on a mug in a TV show. But I know Scar said he'd been doing some end rating lately. Okay, so we've got a lot of... Shop is not open yet. Do you need something? Okay, so let's put the deep slate here for right now. We'll take those back out. Deep slate. Deep slate. Deep slate. Okay, well that's awesome. That'll save us some time. Yeah, XP Crafted's armor for sale on top of the octopus was moved, but it hasn't been. But we don't know where he moved it to. I think he removed it. So yeah, I checked on top of the octopus. It's not there anymore, which is fine. But until he moves it somewhere else, it's not really an option for us. Okay. Hey, doing well, Iris. Oh, I should probably mention, too, people are asking why the camera's so small. I don't have my link document open. Because... okay, here we go. That's what you get for shutting down the computer to save heat. Man, we are getting a lot of tough, though. That's really good. And we do need to probably go check if we have more amethyst yet. That would be a smart thing to look for. Wow. Inside the tree, not outside. The chest on top of my tree is full of cookies. Okay, so we are almost all sorted here. Let's just get a few more boxes sorted. Okay, so those excess buttons that we saw in here, and the blaze rods. So blaze rods can go in there. More empty potion bottles can go in here. Extra buttons can go in here. Spider eyes can go in here. White wool or gravel can go in there. Okay, so this one's now sorted. Whoops. Chloe, the Great and Powerful Tips 3 says, tips make the camera grow. Woo, that's true. We are now 17 away from the next face camera, or the first face camera expansion. Thank you, Chloe. Appreciate you. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Let's bring... sign, and okay, cool. Doing well tonight, Stemwaffle. Hey, Miss Canuck, thank you for tipping 14, who says, helping to expand Joe. Do. Let's see, 7 and 7. Boom, that gets us 3 away from our first face camera expansion. Thank you so much, Miss Canuck. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/Joe Hills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay. Yeah, more deep slate in there. Bunch of potions that we probably... I kind of want to go take care of this scar thing first, but we're right here. And I don't want to walk past the mess and not do anything about it, because that's how things get piled up, right? The scar thing is to go get more, to go get Scar's armor, or Skarmer, if you will, from his sky armory in the tree. Sky armor tree. There's something there. We'll workshop it. Okay. Lay your head down and dream. Did I die again? No. I just died a long time ago and haven't fixed it yet. Let's turn the camera off. Start recording. HermitCraft Season 9, Episode 14, Segment Oscar. Take 1. Action. Well, folks, I've been playing around with some other water machines. You know what? We need another take on that. I need to clear my throat. So let me mute real quick. Oh, and okay. Camera's on. I turned the camera back on because we just got a tip for 3 from Gusty Gale, who says, Grow Hills. So please direct your attention down here to slot 9 so I can say, howdy, y'all. Grow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Dee-da-dee-da-dee. And then we got another tip rolling in. Let's see who it's from. It's from Gritmonger for 20. Boom! Let's get that on the board. And then here we go. Expand. Alrighty, thank you so much, Gritmonger, for that. Alrighty, so we're going to turn the face camera back off. We're going to try recording that one more time. After completing that one major successful pass, I rolled back through with some other smaller flying machines, just kind of messing around, workshopping this. We basically got it where it needs to be for now, but I don't know. Something in my brain, I just never want to give up. Either way, though, we do need to break away from those waves and crests to soar to new heights. We need to aspire to the very tippy top of Good Times with Scar's tree, although not the tippy top of the outside. If you look at this message, he says, inside the tree, not the outside. The chest on the top of the tree is just full of cookies. That's right. Scar is working on some sort of armor shop, and I asked him if we could swing by early and maybe pick up some new gear to replace this incredible set of golden leggings and no helmet or boots. So, why don't we swing over there? I'm hoping it's relatively easy to find the inside of the top of the tree. I don't know if there's a stairwell or anything. What is that? Is that a stairwell? Are we supposed to go in from the ground level? I mean, there's a lot of ways that this could go. I don't have feather falling, so I need to be really careful to not die here. It's the front door of the other tree. Let's try that. Just a quick retake on that little last bit. Okay. As much fun as I was having... let's try that again. As much fun as I was having draining the ocean, I need to take a second and re-equip my gear. Our good friend, Good Times with Scar, sent me a message saying that he's got some gear, newly recovered armor from that mystical beyond dimension known as the End, somewhere near the top of the tree. We are racing against time here. The server will restart in only 3 minutes. I was going to say, did he not find this egg? But I guess that's a decorative one. I'm not sure where the top of the tree is. Let's keep going. Potion room, stalactite room. Is it up there? A ladder! Let's check this ladder. Ooh. There's a cake and everything. And shulker boxes full of... Wow, that's a lot of elytras. What a treasury. Scar must be the richest hermit. Okay, wow. This is amazing. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put a little sign here that says... Thanks, Scar. Thanks, Scar, from Joe Hills. And I don't really know. I'm just going to give him half of my diamonds. I don't know what he was going to charge for this stuff, but we've really, okay, so luckily my efficiency shovel is one of the few things I didn't, well, technically I lost it, but I had duplicates. All right, let's try that again. So we have a chest now that says, thanks, Scar. Okay, that's terrible. Let's try. Scar says, no, it's a free gift. Uh-oh, he can hear us. Well, okay, well, thank you, Scar. In that case, I really double extra appreciate you. I don't have a Silk Touch or a Fortune 3 pickaxe. We just have one Efficiency 2 pickaxe. So if there's a Silk Touch one in here, boom. Okay. I do have a shovel, so we're not taking one of those. I lost my sword, so let's take this one. Wow. And then for boots, these are some crazy good boots. I don't think we want to take Frostwalker, though, because that will, be a problem for, what do you call that? People's bubble combs. Feather Falling 4, though, that's always a good one to have. Fire Protection 4, Mending, and Unbreaking 3. Yes, please. Curse of Vanishing. Let's pass on those. Protection 4, Mending, Unbreaking 3. Yes, please. And finally, we need... Is there any sort of good scuba helmet? I saw a Respiration, Aqua Affinity. Boom. There we go. Oh, no. And the server is going down for its nightly reboot. Hopefully, Scar knows in his heart that he is appreciated. But you know what? As the server closes for the night, it's a good time as any for me to go ahead and say, thank you for joining me this episode. You may have noticed that this episode was mid-roll ad-free. I need to actually record who I'm thanking later. We're going to hit stop recording now because I don't have the list in front of me. Let's see if the server's back up. Okay. Hello. Okay. So, cool. Let's go ahead and get actual good armor on. So that's actually a good way to end the episode there, is with me getting re-equipped thanks to Scar. Thank you, Scar, again. No, I didn't, I don't have so the thing is, I usually write the haiku while I'm editing the episode based on what footage makes it in and the vibe. But because I'm still tweaking some of the replay mod stuff and figuring out which clips are going to go in there, I'm not quite ready to actually read the haiku. But yeah. But thank you, Scar. You're appreciated. Okay. Whew. So that saved us probably a half hour. So let's get back and actually try and get some organization stuff in. Also, nobody took up my offer on that. Okay. But nobody tore it down either. So I'm not actually ending the stream. I've still got a half hour left in the stream. But that's the last segment that I'm probably going to need for the episode to tie it together. So now we're going to come back over here and maybe look at a few other things. Part of me wants to round out these corners right now, but like it's not actually time to do that. Cub saw the marker, considered it briefly, and then moved on. Okay. Seeing Joe in real armor is confusing, I guess. Welcome back, and thanks again. Woo, okay, good. This is gonna keep us moving. I am very, very grateful to Scar for that. So, let's take advantage of that and keep things humming along. Okay, so here's more stuff we need to organize. Get out our redstone chest here and put the lever in it. Did you get some wings too? I think that was probably the most awkward way to say that. Doc had extra wings for people who died during his project, and that was the context of my death. Oh, it's fine. Scar says, okay, but if you need more, I have so many. Ha ha. Man, I don't know, I don't think I've ever heard Scar try to do a Stephen Colbert impersonation, but I bet his Stephen Colbert impersonation would be really good. Like, maybe not him as Stephen Colbert, but some of the characters Stephen Colbert has played, like Mr. Fantastic from the Venture Brothers, or the boss from Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law. Birdman! Ha ha! I don't know if I could do it. I made Scar sound like a Dracula. Okay. So, yes. We are in business, by which I mean we didn't do any business at all. But we got friend helped. So we are in whatever the friend help equivalent of business is. But we are also actually now properly getting this stuff sorted. Ideally, we want to destroy all of these side chests and consolidate everything back into the central, what do you call these? The central ender chest shulker box setup. Okay, so we actually have plenty of sand for right now. Dirt, other stuff, prismarine, slime head, prismarine, stone slab. Scar Colbert would know a lot of Lord of the Rings facts. Colbert was not Harvey Birdman, but he was Harvey Birdman's boss. Yeah, my Easter basket being full of sand is a very Charlie Brown thing. I got a sand. Okay. So let's just put all the random rocks in this one for right now. Let's get the slime head and put it in the slime one. Don't forget to stop by the Matador Mattress Shop, Joe. Oh, that's a good point. I think that I'm gonna that would be a good way to start the next episode strong. Because right now, so I need to get episode 14 out the door. But yeah, having a custom bed. I'm so one of the things I don't have the back box built for my permanent sleeping situation, but I was thinking about maybe getting some sort of temporary bedroom near the skeleton spawner or something. I don't know. It could be skeleton themed or something. I don't know. I didn't actually watch the video yet because I wanted to have a organic reaction when I go in there. But I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that Scar is doing custom beds made to order. So, what is my base? It's a pinball machine. It's just not, done. Okay, please don't just spam emoji. That's going to be a timeout, so you have a chance to read the rules. Okay. Oh, you know what? It's because follower chat was set to 3 seconds instead of follower only chat 10 minutes. Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah, no, I'm done recording. I should turn the face camera back on. But thank you for reminding me. If you've never seen Joe Hill's stream before, the tips make the camera bigger every time we hit a tipping milestone. We are currently 20 even away from the next face camera expansion. I'm looking at the weather here, and cloud to ground lightning strikes are mostly southeast of the city, which is bad news for people out that way. But, okay. Okay, but not bad news for me. Hey, Nepeta. Glad you are enjoying the stream so far. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab these. Consolidate this down. Let's put our treasures back in our treasure box. That's a potion of fire resistance. That can come out. The green big dreep leaf can go in this box. Splash potions can go in this box. You know what we do need to do, actually, as well, is we need to actually pull everything out of all of the, everything out of the storage by spawn. We should maybe go do that. How do you have so many eggs from the egg hunt left? Oh, because you get them back at the end, however many people turned in. Okay, we can put the ink in the writing box. That'll save us a slot. Oh boy, yeah, that needs to go. Needs to get consolidated down. Okay, yeah, let's take that to the storage place too. Okay, so we got gravel. Which of these? Have I looked through every one of these and made sure that they're actually not full of deep slate? Nope, full of deep slate. Okay, let's get some more deep slate out of here. Just as a... Oh, this one's full of deep slate too. Okay. What about this other Easter basket? Is that secretly full of deep slate? It is. It is secretly full of deep slate. Okay. Good day for a inventory management run. I don't need more shulker boxes. I just need to clean out the ones we have. Enjoy your digital art there, Elijah. There's deep slate in the greens box, too. Oh, okay. Thank you, Borealis Laura. Oh, it's good to know. Okay. Bye, Scar. La da 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 do da la da la pum pa da da na 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 da 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 pum pum pum. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that. And then we're going to swap these out here. Scaffolding doesn't really belong in with the writing stuff either. So let's go ahead and throw... Boom, 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 boom. Scaffolding can go in here for now. That can go in there. Let's see what else we got. Oh, I did have extra swords. Okay. Well, that's good to know that we weren't completeless. Still, it's different from the ones. Those are for, like, spawner swords. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put these away. Yeah, we want to deal with the chests before they get out of hand. Okay, some more books that actually need to go in the book chest. Okay. Let's get the deep slate out of those. Put that in there. Okay, let's get our toolbox out, actually, and also move surplus tools. So these other tools from in here can go into there for now, along with that hoe and the efficiency 2 fallback pick. Okay, so we have a silk touch and a fortune pick now. Oh, the flint is in here because if we need to make flint and steel. So yeah, we'll put that back in there. Why do I have string? I guess just in case emergencies I need to make bows. Okay. So, surplus gold leggings. I like to keep the gold leggings actually just in the thing here. In case we have a nether excursion. No, not apples in there. Potions of harming. Bum bum. Okay. Oh yeah, let's put the lime green glass in here so we can chroma key out the tank top better. Okay. So food can go in there, get the deep slate out. Everything else in there seems to be generally in order. Surplus deep slate goes away. Surplus scaffolds can put in here. Bum, 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 bum. Let's take the extra stone and stuff from there that needs to be sorted better. And sort that accordingly. Calcite, diorite, andesite, all go in there. These go in here. That one's empty, good. Let's put these extra containers and boats and signs for right now in here. Put some of the surplus iron and sticks for emergency tool creation in there. Okay, surplus deep slate for right now can go in here. And then more can go in there. These actually belong in the gravity box blocks. Hey, welcome Raspberry's cat. Glad you could join us this evening. Get the extra tough in here. We're up to a full chest of tough. Wow. Okay. Shears, I guess, can technically go in here for right now. Let's put this extra rockets in there. Okay. So I don't have a great box for the prismarine stuff right now, so we're just going to put that in there temporarily. Meanwhile, seasoned world download comes out. Y'all are gonna be like, "Hey Joe, I saw that all those temporary blocks are still in that." It's like, I know. Okay, so this is deep slate cobble. Let's separate the deep slate from the deep slate cobble as well, because they're workable in different ways. So that's more sand. That's the glass. This is all glass that's pulled out of here at this point. Okay, so dried kelp can come out as well. Dried kelp blocks. Put half of those in here, half of those in here. Great. So we've got almost a stack of kelp blocks in there. Okay. Let's see, what was back in this chest? More scaffolds. Let's move those out of the way. Tropical fish head, of course. Block of copper, a bunch of other random stuff. I don't even know what to do with some of that. We'll worry about that later. Did the power go out? I'm still here. At least I should be. Hopefully. You can still type by candlelight if you're on your laptop or something. That's literally my plan if the power goes out here, is just to go start editing. My laptop is unplugged, so it won't be fried if there's a lightning strike. And then, yeah. Let me just put the dirt down in at the bottom here for right now. Okay, stone can go in here. Okay, gigapies. Let's consolidate that down with this. Kind of most of our food's going in there. Okay. On some level, I kind of want to go check on the amethysts and see if they've grown at all while we were doing our other projects. Yeah, we had some pretty wild storms here earlier. Most of them hit the south of Nashville. I just saw one grow in front of me. Awesome. Wow. Good timing. Okay. So I think that a lot of these are full. I'm not good at telling, but I mean, these look fully done to me. Now, we don't want to have one that's too efficient because which is our least efficient one? The Silk Touch. Oh, but we want the Fortune because we want to be able to use these. 28 amethyst shards already? Wait, really? 36? Ooh, boy. We're going to be able to make that dark glass for our skeleton spawner way quicker than I expected. Wow. Fortune is very effective, apparently. Whoops. Might as well pick up that calcite too. We don't have a particular use for the calcite right now, but it may come up later. Try not to yell in all caps there, Nadra. It's gonna time you out so you have a chance to read the rules. But yeah, one of them is please don't yell in all caps. I'm the only moderator here for most streams, so it is just easier for me to read if people generally keep things to a low roar. Let's see. El Hamster says, how much to the next Grow Hills? We are currently 20 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay. So... this is one of the tensest things I can do in Minecraft. Like, I'm getting goosebumps. I was like, what's touching my arm? It's like, no, it's just my skin is like, don't break it. So I'm actually not super tired. I kind of chugged a Red Bull before the stream because I know I have to play catch up on the editing I didn't do when I was hanging out with family earlier. After the stream. Yeah, it's 9:24 here. Gusty Gale says, you're going to be bouncing off the walls. Well, I've got a lot of editing to do. Like, the narrative glue for this upcoming episode. Like, one of the problems with recording something over the course of 10 days is things get kind of weird. Like, it's like, oh, I just got back from helping Doc, and then again... I just got back from helping Doc, although it's 7 days later this time. It's like, there's just a bunch of little stuff where I really need to have some quick replay mod cuts in there and get some angles right on things. And the simplest episode to make is always the one that you basically just shoot in like 3 hours. And then you just run through. Nothing happens between the segments. So you don't have to explain anything or do voiceover or double back. You start doing these, like, this is going to be like 10 days between episodes. You end up having additional editing overhead. And it's like, But I really didn't want to end this episode without having that ocean cleared. So... technically, we could keep trying to mine out the ones up there, but, like, look at this. JC says, is editing your videos boring? I don't think boring is the right word. Elijah, thank you for tipping 5, who says, hello from New South Wales, Joe. Loving what you're up to so far this season. Can you please suggest a color for my next wheelchair? Current one is neon green. Well, I mean, that's kind of a winning color already. But, like, I also love teal, so, you know. But, yeah, I mean, neon green's pretty hard to beat, because then you can chroma it out. And then, so, yeah, thank you very much, Elijah, for that. That puts us 15 away from the next face camera expansion. And then we just got another 20 rolling in from Jose. Thank you so much, Jose. That's going to put us $5 past our next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. Expand. But yeah, let's see. The thing about editing is it's not that it's distracting, it's that it's antisocial. Almost everything else I do, I can kind of socialize while I'm doing it if I want to. Like, I can be on the phone with family or friends while I'm cleaning. If they're, sometimes I watch TV or YouTube episodes, but like I can be either enjoying stuff that my friends make on YouTube or hanging out in Discord voice chats or on the phone with people while I'm cleaning or cooking, as long as it's not like vacuuming or whatever. And when I'm playing the game, I can also either be on a call with friends if I'm not streaming, or I'm on the stream and I'm talking to y'all. But editing, because I have to be kind of paying attention, it's hard for me to edit and be social at the same time. Which, once again, being antisocial is not the same thing as boring, but it definitely has a different vibe than almost everything else that I work on as a result. I can't really listen to audiobooks myself. I can watch pinball. I can have pinball streams on in the background because they're very different from a lot of the other streams I watch, and they're very different from the audio in the Minecraft. Because if the audio, I can't be watching a Minecraft stream while I edit because it messes with me. Like, I'll be hearing the audio from somebody else's Minecraft game and think it's coming from mine. But the big thing about editing is it's just it's very time consuming. And when I'm already tired, it's easy for me to just be like, like, maybe I should just go take a nap. Okay. Uh-oh. There's a bug on the camera there. Well, if it crawls in front of... There it is. I got it. Okay. Oy. Tennessee this time of year. You get a lot of bugs. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the... Luckily, I'm glad it didn't freak anybody out by crawling in front of the thing. But yeah, let's go ahead and put that there. Cleo's streams especially have a lot of creeper noises and sound effects. Travis Weaver tips 2 says, heading off now, Joe. Good luck. Thank you. Appreciate it, Travis. That puts us 13 away from the next face camera expansion. Hey, Max, I'm just doing some inventory management. We are trying to sort this out a little bit. It's kind of a mess. But yeah, okay. I should put Scar's fancy shield into the tool chest, which I think I left downstairs too. Okay. Do no no. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so we're gonna put the Scar Safe shield in there. We're gonna put the Prismarine blocks in there. The amethyst shards, I think. Let's consolidate those in that other chest. 1 second. Gravel can go in here. Oh, that's smooth basalt. That can go in with the amethyst as well. Okay, so next up we need to get glass and start making some of this. Okay, that should be enough tinted glass to finish off this case here. Go ahead and close that out. Ooh, we are making a lot of progress on a lot of little things this time, but that's good. Okay, so let's head back to my house in town. Hey, Gusty Gale, sorry for your loss. And Vorticia as well. Yeah, that is a hard thing. Thank you for joining us to hang out. Hope you can get some comfort here. Should be a relatively chill stream. Is there a dolphin nearby? I heard a dolphin. Hi, dolphin. Hi. Ooh, up we go. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. So we need to go take our house and convert the storage there away from... We need to get all the chests and containers and stuff out for the most part. Well, that's new. How did I not notice all this stuff earlier? I guess I was just so focused on trying to find Scar's tree. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Oh, dang it, of course. Is that the Silk Touch? No, that's the Fortune one. Okay, so we need to get the shulkers back in... Oh, dang it, I forgot the ender pearls. Okay, so one of the things I need to do is pull these chests here and the chests from downstairs. So... Oh, I forgot to empty this deep slate box. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so all this stuff in here is basically red. So let's just put it in the red box, which apparently was bought by Chicken Soup for the Soul Industries. Is anybody else really disappointed about that? Like, I don't know. That feels like highlights for children buying the last Blockbuster. Like, I guess it makes as much sense as anything else these days. Yeah, you can't post links. It won't render them. Oh, wait. Actually, iron chestplate, that should go in the toolbox. Okay. Ooh, we should... Let's go grab the greens box. We got a lot of greens box. It is an odd buyout. Oh, yeah, you can see my... I flew over that with a map the other day. You can actually kind of see more clearly the elevation changes. Although this is definitely out of date, because this is before I... Like, that big lava pool, that's where I... Well, not that one specifically. Actually, that might be the one I died in. So barrels don't do as much for lag as chests do. So one of the highest priorities for the hermits is to pull all the chests out of here. Oh, I should also get the potions and the book boxes, clearly. Yeah, you can see Scar's Hurricane. And then you can see my area and Doc's area. The ZF's over there. Log shop has new trees, so. Already, Periwinkle Sheep, thank you for stopping by the stream. Lay your head down and dream. In the meantime, we got another tip rolling in from Magenta Avocado, who tips 5, who says, beef jerky update, question mark? I still haven't found the original missing bag, but I have since bought 2 other bags that I have been eating from, hoping that if I set them down, I would set them down on top of the first one. And no luck. Okay. Yeah, not only is Chicken Soup for the Soul still a thing, but they just bought Redbox. So, yeah, there's something to chew on. Honestly, I'm kind of annoyed that, like, we aren't buying Redbox. Like, or, like, at least somebody we knew. Like, if I saw Mindcrack just bought Redbox, I'd be like, well, that was an odd choice for Good, but good for them. You know? But this Chicken Soup thing, it's like, really? Yeah. Oh, wait. These I left here for the... These are part of the shulker exhibit. So I think we need to just move those into a barrel instead, maybe. Definitely didn't lose it during a hike. What about lag from all the armor stands? Well, I've only got 2 armor stands here, so that's not as much of a concern. But we do need to take down the as many of the chests as possible. I need to take down a bunch of the signs that aren't strictly necessary. Dang it. Green. So all the green stuff is going to go in here for now. Hopefully some of it will stack because I don't think we have room for it all. Otherwise, great. I mean, this can only get sorted so much, really. To some degree, we're just tearing stuff out. You know, a few chests won't cause lag, but it's one of those things where we have so much stuff in the spawn area. It's kind of one of those things, like, now that people are moving out to their mega bases, we're trying to go through and kind of have a concerted effort to clear out the other places, right? So that the people who are still doing stuff over here actively don't have to deal with a ton of lag everywhere. Well, the 3 dozen armor stands used for decorating should stay. Decorations are staying. What we're trying to remove is anything that's not really adding to the builds, right? We want the builds to look good in the world download, but we don't need, like, a million of everything everywhere forever. Is this the dye chest anyway? Yeah, let's put the flowers in there temporarily. I should have just brought everything up here, really. Take the green ones downstairs, I guess. So yeah, we accept that there's going to be some lag, you know, around here. That's fine. We just want to make sure it's not overwhelming or unnecessary. Anything I have here, double click into there. I feel like the moss carpet should go in there at least. Anything I have here, go in. Okay. And we're going to move into a house near my mega building to help with the lag. Well, I'm building a temporary storage area. So my long-term storage area is going to be inside the mega build, but I'm building a temporary storage area over there to help with the lag in the meantime. How are we on storage? That one's full. That one's full. That one's not full yet. Okay. So throwing random stuff into chests. Okay. Got a lot of tropical fish, it turns out. I should probably consolidate a lot of the string. I can put the... Now, barrels don't cause as much lag as chests. Tabers Valentine says, once the house is empty, it could be fun to build a pinball there. I think you're right. That would be cool. Now, the pinball at this scale would be like a 2x2. We didn't build this at the same scale as the mega build. I don't have any interest in running a casino. I do have enough spider eyes to make a welcome package for Etho. And to welcome back Scar. Welcome back, Scar. Assuming that we put the comma in the right place. Okay. My plan was originally to try and go down in the basement and consolidate the basement stuff in the same pass. But I really don't feel like... Welcome, Drew. I really don't feel like I have the storage capacity for it right now. Did we actually remember to break the chests? I don't... We picked up the shulkers, but I don't know if we actually broke the chests that we emptied. Yeah, okay. I do have like a tiny amount of space left. How many inventory slots do I actually have left? Like 1. Yeah, that's not worth trying to get everything at once. So, wait, hold on. This sign with the April 9th Mercy Road D&D game, we're going to take that down since that's already passed. That's one less sign down there. Let's wander over this way. Okay. Yeah, the best way to hear what Etho has been up to is to watch Etho's latest videos. It's really good when people come back from a break for YouTube to see that their videos have a good uptick for the algorithm. Not that Etho really cares about the algorithm, or that I do either, but, you know, I've gone out of my way to say, like, as a courtesy to him, you know, Etho's doing fine, but he's been dealing with a lot. I'm not going to talk about the specifics. You should go hear it from him. Nadra says, Joe, do you have a Discord server of your own, or do you use a different one? Discord doesn't have a self-hosting option, so I don't know how to answer that. I don't know if I have a Discord server of my own or if I use a different one. The way you worded that makes me think I'm incapable of answering that. Because I don't have a Discord server of my own. I have a Discord server of Discords that I run. But like I'm like the sole administrator of it, but it's not my own, it's theirs. Like, we have to follow their terms of service and stuff. But like, I don't know what a different one means. Like, what would a, like, if I had a Discord server that wasn't my own in a different way, how would it not be my own in a different way? I don't, that question's breaking my brain. That's too much, man. Okay. Well, we at least got some more glass cooked. How are we doing on the glass hoppers? Doing okay here. That's like saying, like, do I have a Twitter of my own or a different one? I guess you'd be asking, do I have a Twitter of my own or a Mastodon instance? But I couldn't technically have a Twitter of my own. I could have a Twitter account. But, like, I don't have the $34 billion or $54 billion required to buy a Twitter for myself. Right? Like, it's... Vicky says, why must you take things so literally? Because the question doesn't make any sense. I don't understand the question. I'm trying to understand the question by talking through it, and it's not helping. Bum, bum, bum. I was gonna say, Jill Jackson, you were gonna start like an actual fight. I don't have the energy to deal with that. I need to be putting my energy into editing tonight. So please don't start an actual fist fight. There. Okay. Thank you for apologizing, Jill Jackson. Okay, so the green one, that one's already sorted. So that can just go straight back in the ender chest pile here. This sand one, I think we're going to take this sand out and put half of it over here and put half of it over here just so we can kind of free up one more thing. We still have plenty of non-glassed sand if we need it. I don't take things literally. I'm no thief. Okay. So. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so what do I do with all this stuff? Because I don't have enough storage space to really put all of it. Okay, I've actually done a very good job of motivating myself to go edit by boxing myself into a corner on this inventory stuff. Because I'm now at the point where I'm like, oh boy, I could work on this inventory stuff, but I really should. But editing would be so much easier than actually trying to solve this inventory stuff for real. So that one's basically done. We can throw that in there. Just saying shut up in the chat is not a good way to avoid being timed out. I'm gonna warn you there. Okay. So glowstone. Boy. Yeah, we're all over the place with this stuff. We've just got stuff everywhere. I should probably get a wood chest at some point. I don't have one now. Oh, here's something we can actually get rid of and consolidate is we can put this nether rack in here with the other nether rack. And then we can get this deep slate out. Put it with the other deep slate. Oh no, are we out of room for deep slate? Salt, cobbled deep slate, tough. Okay. Oh, we had 11 glass bottles in here. We need to put that in the potions one. That's a water one. Let's drink that. Everybody hydrate. Yeah, you should be able to put 2 ender chests next to each other. Good point, Max Hart. Just have a double ender chest. Okay, cobbled deep slate and cobbled deep slate slab can go with the other cobbled deep slates over here. Tough can go in the tough box. Andesite, we do have an andesite box. We have stone and cobblestone boxes. Diorite, we have a diorite box. So diorite, andesite, stone, and cobbly stuffs. Undone copper. You know, we've got a bunch of other random string in here, so why not more string? I might just leave the milk out as an emergency item in the same way that gold leggings are out as an emergency item. Ooh, the furnaces we can put in with the redstone stuff, because those are used for the flying machines. Ooh, stone and cobbled deep slate, we can consolidate those. Cobbled deep slate, stone. Just normal deep slate. Okay. Kind of thinking maybe I should put more of the sand away, because we're going to need a lot of glass. We're going to need so much glass for this build. Might as well get it cooking now. We'll put the rest back in there. Okay, can we consolidate some of this stuff down into fewer chests in the very least? So we're going to end up with a bunch of random armor and stuff from mobs, from the mob farm. So let's just put this in here because that's going to end up in the mob farm anyway. Ooh, twice cooked stone. I feel like that goes in the redstone chest because there's something you use twice cooked stone for with those. Okay. So that's gonna go away. Okay, so this is 4 boxes, and I've got some random stuff in my inventory here. So I think what we're gonna do with these... Oh, and the books box is hiding back there too. Book box can go back in here. Which map is this? Oh, Pigpen. Okay, we'll put that in there for now. Okay, I think we're gonna do real quick here. Fortune, efficiency 5, efficiency 4. Okay. Let's just start unloading everything. It's just gotta go. Wait, no, some of the stuff actually could be sorted. Green stuff goes in here. Clock, let's put in there for right now. Yeah, the andesite and diorite can go up there. More wool in here. You know, let's consolidate the wool and the prismarine stuff into this side just for kicks. wood stuff we'll just put in there for now. Actually, the packed ice and the magma are both interesting blocks. Let's put the interesting stuff in there. Okay, snow. Snow, snow, snow. Okay. Armor can go in there. Howdy, Incredible Mike. We are just doing some inventory management work. I say management. It's gotten a little out of hand, but we're making progress. We actually want to hold on to the rockets. Okay. Okay, that one's empty now. That one's empty now. That one's not quite empty, but will be soon. Put all the ones that aren't shulkers in there. Shulkers we'll put down here so we don't accidentally throw them away. Okay. We'll bring these with us for good reason. Dang it, here we go. While I organize, can I tell you all about my musical training? Sure. In elementary school, I was part of the choir, and then in middle school, I learned to play the recorder. And then when I graduated from college, I took bass lessons for about a year. That's all my musical training. Good talk. Good talk. Okay. Did I have my own recorder? No, the school had it, I think. No, you know what? I think my parents had to buy it for me, but then one of my younger siblings got it. Or no, we moved to a school system that didn't use recorders. Something happened. I don't know. What led me to the bass? Did I have particular interest in it, or was it the most easily available? Well, I had several friends that played other instruments, and there was nobody that played the bass. So it was kind of one of those things where it's like, well, we didn't really have any plans, but it's like, okay, well, if we did want to do something, it's better for me to not play the same thing as everybody else, right? So let's leave the buckets down here. But also in our rock band, I was the bassist, like the harmonics rock band. Let's see if I can find a video of this. I don't know. But yeah, our rock band, we won a lot of local competitions. And, well, basically the same competition every year, I guess. I don't know if that counts as a lot of competitions. Because there was only one. Well, no, actually, I guess we won the ones at Vanderbilt at their LAN parties. Although I was usually working at those LAN parties, so I didn't actually get to compete, but the other members of the band won there. And then I competed in the ones at PlayOnCon. They had a substitute bassist when they did the Vanderbilt ones because I was working. But yeah, so it's just kind of one of those things where it's like, might as well play the thing I'm vaguely familiar with at that point. Oh, I just bought my daughter a recorder like 3 weeks ago, so I'm not going to buy another one. I could use hers if I really wanted to. She was surprised that I could still, like, hit the notes after all this time. I'm like, well, you know, it's not that hard if you do it for a long time, even if you take a break. And she's like, but your break was longer than I've been alive. And I'm like, yeah, well, you know. And Credit Mike says, that's cool. I played drums with my friends. Awesome. Yeah, we played in a lot of local, like, video game music contests, which is very nerdy. But our drummer started playing drums with Rock Band and eventually learned to play the drums for real. Our guitarist now plays guitar for real. I'm the bassist, and I don't of all of us, I'm the least. I was the one that had the least discipline at sticking with the instrument, but you know that's because I had a kid, and they didn't. So you know that's how that. Somebody asked me to say something, and somebody else says Joe doesn't usually say things that aren't within his own views. Well, no, here's how it works, is I don't like making political statements at arbitrary times in the middle of a different discussion. If y'all are having a discussion about something, whether I agree with something or not, if somebody's like, hey, Joe, can you say the death penalty is stupid? I'm not going to change subjects, right? That's doesn't have anything to do with my views on the death penalty. It has to do with how I run my show. Yeah, it's very rude to come in while somebody's talking about something else and say, hey, can you change subjects, regardless of how the person feels about it. Like, so, yeah, don't assume that just because I'm not repeating whatever you said that I'm not agreeing with you. I'm just not, I was having a talk about music. Okay, so where were we? Let's go ahead and grab this dropper and these frames here as well. It's like falling off a recorder. Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, you can pick up the recorder again, it turns out. Oh, hey, look, more little axolotls are showing up too. Let's go ahead and grab those. Y'all can talk about whatever you want. You don't have to be on topic. Just don't ask me to change topics to what y'all are talking about, right? You understand why that's, like, rude. Uh-oh. No, come back, axolotl. Baxolotl. Okay. Minty Sigurd, you're not a mod. That's the second... Didn't I just time you out for something else? Like, yeah. People can talk about political stuff. They just can't demand I make political statements. That's what I'm saying. Don't tell people not to talk about stuff. You're not in charge. There's a difference between me saying, don't demand I say things, and me saying you can't talk about it. Like, come on. Talia says, having a kid really puts a damper on doing things for yourself. Yeah, exactly. Nightshade Owl Live says, I tried a few instruments, but the only one that stuck was vocal training. I've wanted to do vocal training, but it's just not something I've been able to make happen. A lot of the vocal trainers around here want you to be able to play a different instrument to demonstrate that you understand pitch and stuff, and I explicitly don't understand pitch. But like a lot of the formal vocal coaches around here want you to already be familiar with piano and at a level that's way higher than I'm at. So you know, it's kind of one of those things that I never really pursued. Whoops. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, the new jerky is good. Well, I got 2 bags. I got a replacement for the first bag that's exactly the same, and then I got some turkey jerky last time. Okay, so let's go ahead and make sure that we screenshot these as well. I know I screenshotted the other stuff, but... Okay. And finally, we've got all of this nonsense. It is not as urgent that we empty the barrels from a good neighbor standpoint. But it is important that we... Oh, Scar's going to bed. Getting rid of the chests was the higher priority. Is there anything in here that I really... Keep in mind, in Nashville, the vocal coaches are used to dealing with maybe a higher caliber of artist, you know, than the level I'm at, right? They're not looking to work with amateurs. They're looking to work with, like, professionals who are trying to improve. And I'm not at that level, right? I have not tried the Korean barbecue pork jerky, but I will give that a try next time I'm there. Professor Red Fox says, I'm a classically trained violinist, got my bachelor's in 2016, started pursuing a master's, but ran out of money. Will be graduating with a JD next spring, though. Hey, congrats, Professor Red Fox. For those of y'all who are international, you might not be aware, a JD is a Juris Doctorate, which is the name of the primary character on the show Scrubs, and it would let you be a lawyer, basically. So, okay. In the long term, I need to move a lot of the stuff in item frames out, but we're not quite ready to do that yet. Let's remove that sign. We removed a lot of the signs, at least. Okay. Let's go ahead and, with what little inventory space we have, let's see if we can grab some of the stuff from under the stairs that we know we have a place for. Dispensers we can definitely put in the redstone. We can put the green stuff in the greenery box. Pumpkin can go in the greenery box. Actually, there's a lot of stuff here that can go in the greenery box. So let's go put the non-greenery stuff in the other boxes here. And then go grab that greenery box. Should have done that. Professor Red Fox says, wedding gigs pay for my textbooks, lol. Well, that's awesome. That's great that you can get some gigs and practice your art while you're a law student. Good for you. Max Hart says, I've tried learning acoustic guitar, but my fingers are too big for the chords, or so I'm told. Well, hey, bass might be good for you then. Check out the bass. It's a lot more space in there. Okay. So let's grab the empty barrel here. Or one of these I thought was empty. Yeah, let's grab this empty one and move those potions into it that we saw earlier. Let's also grab some of the other stuff here. Observers. Buttons, dispenser, or droppers, dispensers. Pressure plates, lecterns. Do I have room for lecterns in here? Not really. Let's put the lectern in there instead of the spruce button. Just calling an audible on that one. Miss Canuck says, your words about bass are making my husband swoon in the background. I don't know that I'm saying anything particularly poetic about the instrument. High Five and Hippo says, Joe, how are your glasses see-through? You might be going to a bad optometrist. Most glasses should be see-through. Otherwise, they're not really going to help you. I get this question a lot, and, like, maybe, once again, we have an international audience. Maybe other parts of the world, they don't do glasses the same way. But, yeah, most glasses around here are see-through. Okay, so we can grab these. And this and this and this. Not all of it, though, because we need 2 slots open for those. One more enchanted book that we don't have room for. It's fine. Or Professor Red Fox says the master's not happening on switching professions. Sorry, it's good that you can work on the music while you're paying for your Juris Doctorate then. Okay. Oh, your husband's a bassist as well. Yeah, I've got my bass out of storage now that my daughter is old enough that I haven't gotten lessons yet. I'm building back up to that. I need to practice a lot of the finger exercises and stuff to kind of, because like I don't want to pay for lessons and then my hand seizes up 10 minutes in, right? And then I'm like, oh, because I paid for the whole hour. But technician says in Canada they just have blocks of ice. Okay. Gotcha. I mean, I guess you could carve out like a hollow into a block of ice and then just like drink out of that, right? If you have mittens on, it doesn't matter. Okay. So I feel like we made some good inventory management progress this stream. We did some lag busting at our spawn house. Alexis says, I was in music education for a while and ended up leaving. Currently a district manager, which is not super exciting, but pays the bills. But I still play gigs every now and again. Yeah, I mean, that as long as you can find a way to still get out there, you know, and do it in a way that you enjoy, that's great. Credit Mike says, periscopes aren't exactly see-through. Why can I not go down this? Okay, there we are. Okay. So that one actually I think can just go straight back in the storage system. Did we not have a pumpkin or any of this stuff in there? I kind of think maybe I should cook some of this kelp. This is more kelp maybe than we need to keep on hand. We can just throw those back up top there. I probably should have a separate flower box. Oh, wait. I do. Okay, great. So then we can toss those seeds in there. Slime can go in the slime box. Redstone box was already cleared. Okay, so yeah, I knew I had a flower, or I knew I intended to make a flower box at some point. That doesn't mean that I necessarily followed through on it. In this case, it turns out I had, but that was not a wager that I would have necessarily made. Okay, so the gravel actually we want to put in the gravity blocks. Stone we want to put in the stone. Where's gravity blocks? That's gravel, not gravelty. Okay, cobblestone, cobble deep slate, dirt, nether. This stuff is more trash. Okay. Okay, so bucket of axolotl dies. Oh, that's right. I was like, wow, that got done way quicker than I expected. It's because I didn't put down most of the shulker boxes full of nonsense. We still have a lot of nonsense left. Okay. Cobble. See, this is gonna go up here. These can get consolidated into that. Okay, making progress. Gravel, stone, cobbled deep slate items, andesite items. More dirt. Wait, I think I had a place for dirt. That's right, I put it in with a bunch of the glass here. Okay. Okay. So we've been going for almost 2 hours now. I do still need to go edit, but we've got some good momentum on this. Let's dye that box blue. Did I already put the dye box away? Of course I did. Okay. So let's make the dye box pink like pretty flowers, and let's make the axolotl box blue like water. Yay, okay. It's easier to keep track of now. We've got at least one empty yellow box in there. Is the axolotl shop moving to the new shopping district? Yeah, at some point. That is not urgent by any means. Because there's always the chance that they're going to move the shopping district again, and I'm just not ready. If I have to move that shop 2 times. I want to make sure that they're really dug in on this new shopping district. Because when you pioneer something like that, and then it gets moved, it's like, I'm gonna hold off for a little while. There's no rush. Okay. So let's make sure all the stuff that we actually need we have down at the lower part here. It's only the 3rd shopping district, right? I think this one might stick, but like, I'm not confident enough in it to do anything about it yet. Okay. Well. Also, there are some people that offered to help me move it, but they're particularly busy right now. So if I just wait, I'll have help, and that'll be way easier. I don't know why this tropical fish head's in here, but whatever. Do we actually have a bed down here? Oh, that's right, because I was going to commission Scar to make a bedroom down here. So we don't have a real one yet. Okay. I don't have YouTube chat minimized. Did I get a $2 tip? Sage Morrison says, I hope you're amused at how nonsensical we're being. Oh, sorry, Sage, for missing that. No, I was just really focused on getting these things in the right chest. That puts us 6 away from the next face camera expansion. Yeah, I just saw people talking about mooses and axolotls, and I was like, okay, they're entertaining themselves. I can, focus on this other stuff. Trying to get this out the door, or, well, not out the door, out my inventory, so I can, whoops, dang it. Probably going to go edit on the half hour. So we got about 5 minutes left in the stream. If you're interested in tipping, feel free to do so now. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Sometimes those take a few minutes to come through, so I do like to kind of give a last call a little bit before the stream ends. Welcome, Ceaseless Watcher in Green. Okay, yeah, see, a lot of this stuff in here can be pulled out. And all that as well. Kind of feel like I should leave the leaves. Actually, though, if anything, I should move all the leaves to the barrel for lag reasons. And then destroy the chest. Did I have any other temporary chests set up along here? I think I was pretty good about trying to keep everything in shulkers. But just on the off chance. Ooh, we have a Silk Touch pickaxe now. So we can clean that back up. Hey, howdy to Puerto Rico, Abner J. Hernandez. Glad you could join us. Oh, speaking of things that we can finally Silk Touch. What? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we're going to visit the Matador mattress store at the beginning of the next episode. So, do I get a better deal with donations through YouTube, PayPal, or Patreon? PayPal and Patreon both take a single-digit cut. YouTube takes a double-digit cut. But honestly, depending on where you live, you might not have a choice. So I appreciate it either way. So, okay, here's the extra food. I was wondering where that ended up. Let's go ahead and get the toolbox out and put the these little guys in there. Let's pull the string out maybe for right now. Get that fish back out. Firework we can consolidate there. Yeah. In fairness, YouTube does have a lot more expenses. They are distributing the footage. So, you know. And it's not necessarily the worst thing in the world for me to be able to point to actual revenue I'm bringing in if I have to yell at YouTube about something. I don't really talk to YouTube that often, though. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I have an entire empty shulker. The reason that we have the empty shulkers, hold on, is so that we can do stuff like this. Yeah. Hi, Hydrohazard says there's a wig? Question mark? Yeah, I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. Usually I save this for when the camera gets bigger, but it's fine. Where is the there it is. I didn't really bother putting it on particularly well, but it's a wig. Okay. So, yeah, let's just consolidate a lot of this down here. Actually, that probably could go in the potion one. Slow falling. Green screens can go in here, actually, directly. Have a good night, Ryan. Okay, so I think that's all 4 corners we've cleared out the chests. Hey, Miss Canuck, thank you for tipping 7, who says, Joe joins the Beatles. Hey, that puts us 1 past our next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. Expand Joe. So thank you very much, Miss Canuck. Okay. Let's see. So yeah, we are going to end the stream in about another minute. Like I said, I did kind of last call for tips earlier. I want to make sure any that do roll in do get credit. Yeah, if I actually was doing it right, I could tuck my hair entirely under the wig, but for like the 45 seconds we're going to be on camera, that's not really worth it at this point. Yeah, I don't think I left any chests along the bottom there. We do still have a reasonable amount of space in some of those shulker boxes. Too late to do it tonight. I gotta edit that video. We are 10 days since the last release. It was too long. I'm really trying to target 5 to 10 days on these episodes, so we're on the upper edge of that. So, okay, let's see what is going on out there in the rest of the world. Okay. Oh, it's Jane's birthday. Well, this stream might be a total fiasco because I think they're on site at Logan Arcade. But yeah, it's Jane's birthday over at Hot Nudge. They actually invited all of their viewers to come to the party at Logan Arcade in Chicago, which unfortunately I could not do because I don't... If I lived in Chicago, I would be at this party right now. So, when you get over there, say, howdy, y'all, Joe Hill's raid here. No, wait, no. Say, happy birthday, Jane. It's Jane's birthday. Yes, happy birthday, Jane is our raid message. Alrighty. So, when you get over there, happy birthday, Jane. You can remember that. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, thank y'all so much. It's been fantastic hanging out with you. I need to go do several hours of editing, but that's why I had the caffeine. Let's go. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep advancing.